Another big storm churning in the Atlantic Ocean has its sights set on the Caribbean islands. Tropical storm Maria became a hurricane this afternoon. It is hanging out east of the Lesser Antilles, and forecasters warn it could be on course to hit many of the same Caribbean islands that were battered by Hurricane Irma. Meanwhile, Florida is still recovering from Irma's devastation, especially in some of the hardest hit areas like the Florida Keys, where cleanup efforts are in full swing. Big trucks are rolling in to pick up downed trees and other debris. Many people counting their blessings that their homes are still standing.
A lot of trees down, and fortunately, most of the trees missed houses. It's weird. There's one or two houses that are destroyed, but for the most part, we were fine. We had food, water. The worst thing was not having power and air conditioning in September down here. We found that out.
Matt Finn is on the mainland, just a little bit west of the Keys in Florida City, Florida. And Matt, are tired and frustrated residents finally being let back into the lower Keys?
John, 1 week after Irma made landfall, residents are finally being allowed back into all locations at the Keys. Behind me is a roadblock where military and police are screening people, only allowing in residents with proper documentation and vital recovery crews. As if abandoning their home wasn't difficult enough, tonight many people in these cars are driving back to a house that has been obliterated and sitting in the Florida heat and elements for a week. We talked to one family with 3 young children who have been living in their car out of money. Another man who drove to New Jersey and back, spending $1,000 in expenses alone. We talked to a few other people who tonight are returning to their homes for the first time. Here's what they had to say.
It ripped the side out and took all my bird cages away, and I mean, everything's gone. What wasn't flooded was just, taken.
No house. And I drive all the way back and have to live on my porch.
In a few minutes, this entry will close at 8 o'clock. Then there will be a strict curfew, and the sheriff here saying there is a zero tolerance for crime after Hurricane Irma. John.
Any improvements, Matt, in the basic services like getting the cellular phone system back up and running, getting hospitals up as well?
All week long we were in the Keys. There was little to no cellular reception. Tonight it's getting better, but it's still spotty. There are 2 mobile hospitals. They are limited, and there's 4 veterinary clinics. But otherwise, John, people who choose to return tonight face miserable and dangerous conditions in this Florida heat. John.
Matt Finn for us tonight in Florida City, where folks remember all too well when Hurricane Andrew came through back in 1992. Matt, thanks. Yeah.